In this first video, we are going to focus on the key steps of the course, the deliverables, the available resources, and the teaching methods before presenting you the 6 challenges you will be working on in teams to find a solution. The course 10 weeks to build a social innovation homelessness is part of a European project, the EXPAND program. This program will give the opportunity to students to put in practice their knowledge, their talent, their ambition at the service of a social innovation or a social enterprise. It is about transforming the knowledge you have into practical actions to respond to the needs of the users while engaging in innovative solutions. This is why you should seek solutions that will have a viable impact in the long term and have a positive, sustainable influence on the society. To proceed, exceptional European partners will be available to answer your questions. Entrepreneurship mentors, as well as social startups, will offer their guidance throughout your research and your work. Also, an international student experience is embedded in this program by having access to the academic network, Group ESSEC, and the prestigious institutions of the Business School of Barcelona, ESADE, and the Belgium University Vlaag Business Schools constitute. Then, with all these resources and advantages, what is the objective of this course? It is combine analytical skills as well as innovation to design and test in 10 weeks tangible solutions to address the need of homeless people in a complex environment. We will go over the essential steps of the development of a social innovation through the design thinking framework. Thus, the first 5 weeks will be dedicated to the immersion part of the project for proper understanding of the issues. Questions will be discussed and clearly defined after a thorough ethnographic research that must be conducted before. The second part of the course will focus on the ideation in the direct application of the prototype. This is why various teams of mentors will offer their guidance to help you on this social innovation as of week 7 and build a viable business model. This will constitute the experimentation and optimization period of the project to address in the best possible way the listed challenges. We designed for you a hybrid version of the course. On the first hand, workshops will be conducted to help you to take advantage of teamwork and stimulate debates and research. On the other hand, intersessional time in the field will be an opportunity to immerse yourself in the places where the project is implemented and to have a more tangible vision of the challenges to be met. Thus, intersessional times will be dedicated to have teams observations on the field and discuss with homeless people. This will also be the opportunity to receive feedback on the work previously established. During this period, videos will be posted to help you find proper content. This will be the e-learning part of the course. In those videos, research and preparation tools will be presented. They will constitute the basis of your work to present the final deliverables. In terms of course evaluation and assessment, the individual and team's participation and implication will constitute an important assessment criterion throughout the program. The quality of the deliverables and the final pitch during the demo day, the last session, will also take part of the grading. It is exactly the innovative aspect of the products or services created that will define the success of the project. Let's move to the principal challenges that you are going to face and for which you will have to find a sustainable solution. We went to meet the various actors in the Paris ecosystem to better understand the complexity of this problem linked to homelessness. You will find a detailed version of the results of this research in the annexed documents. We came to the conclusion that this problem is due to a variety of causes, all intimately linked together. The house accommodation crisis is intensified because of an important demographic transition, which is increasing the real estate prices and the lack of available social accommodation places. Thus, 6 principal needs were identified. First, the need for shelter. This is the most essential need for all these people in social difficulty. Finding a place to spend the night is the daily life of the homeless people. This lack of comfort encourages social exclusion and the accumulation of difficulties. Secondly, protection. Sleeping in the open air on the streets also means being exposed to a hostile and insecure environment. This lack of protection is more important for women and children who are exposed and can therefore suffer from various forms of violence. Third, care. This is care on several levels. Having a tumultuous previous life path for the majority, some people need medical care and sometimes psychological help to overcome the health difficulties and anxieties of daily life. While it is generally more difficult to identify the pathologies linked to behavioral disorders, the physical pathologies are more obvious and are due to problems of insalubrity, malnutrition, and drug use and abuse. There is also a need for access to information. Many homeless people find themselves on the streets lacking any information about potential temporary housing or eligibility to receive financial assistance from the state or public authorities. Most find themselves uninformed about the rights and benefits for which they are eligible and from which they could potentially benefit. It is important to remember the need for social links that punctuate the daily lives of the homeless people. In addition to being in a precarious situation, most of them have no friends, no relatives who can give them moral support in these difficult moments. This is a crucial emotional need that could perhaps facilitate their social integration once resolved. Finally, the need for administrative situation is an important challenge that will require attention. For example, homeless people who are also asylum seekers cannot integrate shelters and social housing if their administrative papers are not in order or not valid. This is a phenomenon that contributes to the increase of the demand for security and integration of the homeless in society. Here is a quick overview of the identified challenges for which solutions must be documented and elaborated. It is now up to you to choose a challenge and find an innovative solution during these 10 weeks to respond to the problematic. See you soon in class or in another video.